Hello everyone. I'm very honored and humble for being selected as this year's award winner of the prestigious ACM SIGARCH L&D Berenbaum Distinguished Service Award. I have fond memories of Alan being a great role model for me as well as so many others. He was always generously sharing his view on how to make the community grow. I also want to express the gratitude to the nominator, Michel Dubois of USC, and all who supported this nomination. The citation reads, for the creation and successful implementation of the TACO High-Peak Journal First Review model and for decades-long exemplary service contributions to the field. Let me reflect on that for the next few minutes. As a comparably young scientific discipline, computer architecture has selected conferences as our primary publication vehicle. While conferences are great as networking events, no doubt, many of us in the community were quite unhappy with quality aspects of it as a publication model. In particular, for me, the binary outcome having a paper accepted or rejected with no possibility to be revised is annoying. If a paper is rejected, it will likely end up with a new set of reviewers, making it impossible to carry along the history of the paper to the next review round. In contrast, the journal publication model used in mature scientific disciplines as the preferred publication model keeps the history of submitted papers by using the same set of reviewers across the different review rounds. In addition, the outcome of the first review round is not binary, but allows the paper to be revised if it is on a clear path towards eventually getting published. For this reason, the database community pioneered the journal first publication model by pairing a journal with a conference. Inspired by that, back in 2011, me, Koen de Bossere, and Tom Conti, then editor-in-chief of ACM TACO, initiated an experiment to pair ACM TACO with the High-Peak conference. Critical to the experiment was to maintain the high quality of journal reviewing in a timely fashion competitive with the review time for conferences. At the deadline in July 2011, we received 117 submissions. After the first review round in 6 weeks, the outcome was 7 papers with minor revision, 46 with major revision, and 64 rejected. 5 months later, competitive with conference review cycles, 37 papers had been accepted, yielding an acceptance ratio of about 30%. These papers were presented at the High-Peak conference in January 2012, but High-Peak does not have any proceedings, of course. Now, 10 years later, authors of all original papers accepted for publication in ACM TACO are invited to present them at the next High-Peak conference. Annually, close to 40 papers are presented. TACO has become the competitive publication vehicle in our community. Generally, I'm privileged to have been part and served the computer architecture community for over 3 decades now. I've enjoyed organizing conferences, being on many program committees and editorial boards, served the ACM in different capacities over so many years now. On a philosophical plane, however, it was a revelation when I so many years ago understood deeply what being an academic means. It is primarily not about publishing papers, but rather to make people grow. This was clear for me through my supervision sessions with PhD students, but extends beyond that. You encourage everyone to grow as much as possible within everyone's capabilities. I had for many years avoided the job as head of an organizational unit at the university, but accepted being the head of computer engineering division at Chalmers now 6 years ago. Boy, what I've loved to act as mentor for faculty members, again making each one grow maximally as an individual. That is what I like the most with my job. Thank you very much for your attention.